Hey everybody, this is Russell Brunson. Welcome back to Funnel University. I like today's funnel because it's simple, it's easy, yet it solves a question I get all the time from people that are like, well, Russell, I sell high-end services. I'm a financial planner. I'm a whatever, right? Or they've got clients who are like, Russell, I've got a client who sells $5,000 medical devices. What should I do? And I'm like, it's the same thing. It's all similar. So I'm gonna walk you through a funnel today, a fun funnel that's gonna show you guys how a local financial planner is doing this with funnels. And so it's pretty simple. So come on over here. I'll walk you through the pages. There's only 4 and it's very, very simple. So the first page right here is where they're driving the traffic. So it's free ebook, 7 financial planning mistakes every baby boomer needs to avoid. And so that is where the Facebook ads are driving, PPC ads, everything is there. You come to this page, and the first thing to do is a mini survey. These are really easy to do inside of ClickFunnels for any of you guys who have watched the training on the mini surveys. It's not even like a real survey. You just are getting people engaged, right? So did you hear about some News 4, on KENS 5, CBS, Facebook, or other? And a couple tweaks we found adding other had a huge increase in response. We never used to have that. It's kind of funny. When we first started these little mini survey funnels like that, like we would always be like, where'd you hear about us? On Fox News, on Oprah, on Ellen, on we have a bunch of things like that. And what's interesting is like, it kind of does this weird psychological branding where it's like, oh, he must have been on Oprah. Oh, he must have been on the Today Show or whatever, right? And so we always have those things, and we were running, and they always did awesome for us. And then Todd one day, who does all of our testing and everything, he was sitting there and he was like, well, what if someone didn't hear from you from Oprah or the Today Show or whatever? Like they're just gonna be confused and leave. I'm like, no, people just select one and just go through it. He's like, I don't know if people will do that. So he added a catch-all that said other, and we did that. It was, I can't remember, if you read the 108 split test book, we shared the numbers, but it was like hundreds of % increase in conversion by adding other. So they did that right, so which is really cool. So you come in here, you plug it in, then they click on get the free ebook, boom, it pops up. Ask for the name and the email address, they put the name, email, they click that, and then the ebook is then sent to them, which then directs you to the next page right here, and this is where the magic happens. It's basically selling the application. Okay, every page is selling something, right? Here you're selling somebody to give the email address or to get the book. Here they're selling, you gotta give me an email address. Here you're selling an application. So you come here and it says the book's on your way to the email address you provided. Watch this quick 2-minute video. You watch this and it talks about their services as financial planners. And you watch this and it helps you explain like why that's important. And there's a big button, schedule, no cost review right here. And you click on that. It takes you to this page, which is also right here, and I got double, where you can actually schedule the date and time with the person. So I'm gonna go back a page so you can see this again. So you come right here. So they got the quick video to sell it with the button, and then down here they've got, for those who are like scrollers who need more convincing, they got some more stuff. So 5 reasons why you should schedule an appointment with South Texas Wealth, and then it goes through some reasons, kind of pitching them on them. And they've got the button again to schedule, and then here's some more reasons. So it's just more proof for those who are like not the impulse buys. Typically when I do a page like this, the top block is all about emotion, right? Like that's why you've seen, if you go to russellbrunson.com, you see probably the Liz Benny video, or it's emotional connection I'm trying to get, right? Because people buy things, they make choices emotionally. But then we have the logical part of our brain that comes in. It's like, wait, hold on. You want to give Russell $25,000? He looks like he's 11 years old. That doesn't make any sense. And they start trying to rationalize it, right? And so usually the top block for me is all emotional selling to get them emotionally engaged. And a lot of people, that'll push them over. But then half of you guys are the ones who probably did really good in school, who are really smart, the opposite of me, you have this logical brain that's like, wait, we need to logically justify this. And so that's what I believe they're doing here, is the rest of the page is now coming back and logically convincing you why you should be scheduling the appointment. So a lot of my pages like this are very similar. Emotional up front with a button, and then logically down below, logical explanations to get you to logically be okay with whatever the next step in the process is. So you go here, you pick your date and time, and that is the funnel. It's simple, it's easy. If you're selling anything locally, high ticket, whatever, this kind of process works. If I was a financial planner, this is what I would do. If I was selling medical devices, this is what I would do. If I was selling anything to anyone that was more than like $1,000, especially the local type business, this is how I would do it. So let me walk you guys through this. Let's sketch this out. For those of you guys who are wanting to build something like this, I'll roll out my paper. All right, so we're gonna call this one the local consult funnel. Local consult funnel. All right, page number 1 in this funnel came right here. Give away a free ebook. But they have the little mini quiz here. And then the button. Right, and then they fill in the quiz and it pops open. Let's see, we'll pull out the red one here. Pops open right here. Where you got a pop-up asking for the name and the email. They put the name and email address in there. From there, it takes you now to a page like this. The top 1/3 has a video. And the video is selling emotion. Then a reply button. And the bottom half now has more stuff to logically sell the person. So you got the emotional sell and then the logical sell. After they apply, then it takes them over here to a spot where you can then schedule the appointment. Now, one thing that I'm actually not a big fan of, I don't like having people schedule. We tested that for a while, and what happened is our sales guys would come in, they're like, oh, cool, I got 8 appointments today, and they sit there, and they wait, and they wait, and they wait, and they're like, okay, my appointment's not here, and they're like, okay, time for my appointment. They call, no answer. Call back, no answer. Call back, no answer, and like, oh, next appointment's in an hour, and they sit around, and they goof off, and they wait, next appointment, and like, half the time people would be there for appointment, half the time they wouldn't. It was super inefficient. So I'm not a big fan of this because I don't think people keep commitments anymore. If you believe people keep commitments, then you should definitely schedule. I have lost faith in people's ability to keep commitments for whatever reason. I think we have too much ADD. Everything's bouncing around. Like we register for webinars and this and that, and we just feel like this is the same thing, and so it's easy to blow off. So I'm not a big fan of scheduling. What we do is every single day we print off our stack of leads, and then hand them to the sales guys, and they start outbound calling. And that way they're always working, they're moving, there's motion, there's momentum, there's energy, all sorts of things are happening. I feel like scheduling slows down the momentum, and slows down the energy, and gets all these barriers from sales guys doing what they do. I've always found that we had a sales team of 60 guys at the peak, and when we had the big sales team, it's all about energy and emotion and those kind of things. Like if people trickled in late and they started slow, like it bleeds through the whole day. If they come in and they're hitting it hard, fast from day one, from the first minute of the first day, everything else is better. So that's definitely kind of my belief. But if you're someone who's taking the calls yourself and you want to schedule because you don't want to just be picking up phones and dialing, then scheduling options should work. I know a lot of my friends and colleagues disagree with me on this. We've had intense arguments about it. I'm definitely right, but they, for some reason, think they should be scheduling. So it's up to you to pick. But that is the funnel, and then you get them on the phone, and on the phone, you can do the sales pitch. Now, I recommend, if you haven't read the .com Secrets book yet, we give you, I walk through, in fact, it's probably the best explanations of the script. There's a 2-step script in there that we do on our phone. We have a setter and a closer. That script will work perfect in this situation. If you want to learn more about the sales part of this funnel, go to highticketsecrets.com. Highticketsecrets.com. There's a webinar where I walk you through this whole process, how we do it, how the setter and the closer work, how the 2 scripts work, and it is a great addition to any kind of local funnel or any type of consult or any type of high ticket funnel like this. So I hope that helps. And I hope those of you guys who have local businesses or you have clients who are local businesses, you guys use this funnel. And that is it for today. Thanks again for being a member of Funnel University.